Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and this is going to be the first of hopefully many episodes for Final Girl. My plan is to go through all the kind of boxes, and this currently is going to be for Season 1, because at the time of this recording, Season 2 will be coming out relatively quickly, and then they're going to be working on Season 3, so I got a lot of stuff to play, but yeah, so this is going to be the first of that. And I've actually already done a run-through for Final Girl and a discussion, so you can definitely go check that out. That one I did Hans and Laura. So, and at the camp. So, that's kind of the first box that they kind of tell you to kind of set up. So now I'm just kind of picking one, and we have Barbara facing off against Inkanyamba, the Avenger, in the Sacred Groves. I'm actually going to flip my hat back like a cool guy. And I'm going to get ready to murder this man while I'm whooping on his ass. So let's read a little bit about these locations, shall we? I am not playing on any of the scenarios, which I know there are some, but nah, just standard setup here. The man sat on the ridge and looked out over the West African valley in the pre-dawn light. He called himself Inkanyamba, but that wasn't the name he was born with. He no longer remembered who he had been, but that didn't trouble him. For now he had purity, he had power, he had a singular divinity-appointed purpose. I am the Holy Avenger. The morning sun crested the rise and began to banish the shadows from the valley. First to come into relief were the holy groves, a beautiful marsh of black-blue water and hollowed wood. Inkanyamba's name was lost to him, but he remembered meditating there as a child, sitting at the feet of the great trees and soaking in the peace of the place. Next came the sacred shrine, an ancient construction of wood and bronze, built to honor the gods of old that Inkanyamba had given his entire being to. Finally, the burial grounds, where the prophets and saints who worshipped the old ones were buried, in both marked and unmarked graves. Inkanyamba would often walk between the tombstones and mausoleums in the dead of night, hoping to draw whatever wisdom he could from their holy bones. I am the living wrath of the gods, their faithful servant of justice. But as the sun brought light to the valley, it also brought them, the outsiders, the defilers, the apostates. They arrived on their noisy buses, belching toxic smog into the air. They had no respect for this sacred place. It was nothing but an amusement to them, an afternoon diversion where they could snap their pictures and desecrate the holy places with their obnoxious voices. And the gods were angry. Inkanyamba could feel their displeasure through his entire body. He had sheathed his curved knives, shing, and ran his tongue across the edge. And I will rid my sacred groves of this cancer. I will cut it out with blood and screaming, and the gods will be pleased with me. Inkanyamba no longer remembered who he had been, but that didn't trouble him. For now, there was holy work to be done, and he was the one to do it. So, yeah, let's do this. And I did not do any of the setups, and let's learn about, opened up right up to Barbara. So, here we are with old Barb. When Barbara Romero was 9, the thing she wanted most in the whole wide world was a Miss Babyface doll. It was the hot gift that Christmas season, and try as hard as they could, her parents couldn't find one. They were all sold out. They got her a little Susie Puffins, and oh god, little Susie Puffins? God, might as well just slap me across the face. But that was not even close to being the same thing. She didn't even take it out of the box. In 4th grade, if you had a Miss Babyface, you were the shit. But the only girl who managed to land one was Dolores Johnson, such a skank. At recess, everyone would crowd around Dolores and ooh and ah at the doll. Barbara was intensely jealous. She wanted to be the center of attention. She wanted Miss Babyface. So she pulled Dolores aside one day and somehow, inexplicably, magically even, convinced her to hand over the precious doll. That was the day that Barbara learned she could convince anyone to do whatever she wanted them to. It was her superpower, and she used it every chance she got. Why risk your own neck when you could just get someone else to risk theirs instead? All right. Well, got kind of two shitheads here, but here we are. And then the terror that I got was flash photography. Point that camera somewhere else, you paparazzi wannabe. And then they're like, yeah, oh man, look at these holy sites. Wow, there's a lot of trash. Aren't we cool? Whenever at least one victim in your space panics, I discard one action card. So that's annoying. And then the item card we got in the Welcome Center. I kind of had to slide things over just because of the board here. Nothing like a good map to get for you from point A to point B. Discard during the action phase, and then for each deck of item cards, do one of the following. If the top card is face down, turn it face up. If the top card is face up, you may discard it from the game and turn the next card face up. Okay, so kind of gives me some control over some items. And then we have a War Club. I'm actually going to slide this down real quick so I can grab it. Have a War Club. This club was just for display, but now it's time to put it to work. It, whenever you inflict damage with the War Club, choose, ooh, this is nice. Choose Killer Wrath or Divine Wrath and decrease it by the damage inflicted. That's pretty good. I don't know if I have it. Oh, I do. Yep, right here. These are bad. These are bad. Here's the Killer's Wrath. He gets more angry, and that's Divine Wrath where the gods are angry. Not great. Probably should go to the Lost and Found, which is right down there where those kids are just, you know, they're fucking. And then the prayer book. Maybe this dusty old book will finally get some attention from up there. It doesn't have an ability. I'm kidding. It has 2 uses. When you play Atonement, add 1 success to your roll. That is also good. So in this, I'll just put that on top. So I got 2 items that will be pretty good for mitigating. Man, I should get both of those. Yeah, for mitigating these tracks. All right. Let's see. Inkanyamba. Yeah. Whoever Inkanyamba used to be or where he came from no longer matters. He has taken for himself the name of the legendary monster and has become a creature of pure wrath. His sole purpose is to exact vengeance on those around him, even if he long ago forgot the reasons for that vengeance. In order to overcome him, you will need to manage his ever-rising anger represented by Killer Wrath. If it boils over, you will never survive the ensuing onslaught. Probably not. And then, Sacred Groves. The gods are furious over the desecration of their sacred places by idiotic, obnoxious tourists. They forged an unholy pact with the killer, unleashing their wrath upon you and the oblivious victims in an attempt to cleanse the groves with blood and fire. As you fight to survive against the killer's onslaught, you'll need to simultaneously contend with the fury of the gods, represented by the divine wrath. Yeah. So now there are these atonement action cards I can get. They have a 3 success. Basically, that's obviously impossible when you only roll 2 dice, but like the prayer book, for example, allows me to increase that. So that's how I can get to 3, which is really cool. Probably going to go get that. The map is not going to be great, but the War Club and prayer book might come in handy. And I don't have any searches in my hand. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So there's the killer. That's the killer. That's me. And I would probably I really like the groundskeeper shed. That's like way over there. Ugh. Well, I can try and get some people out. So let's go ahead and do a good old walk. And whoa, bam. That is not great. Okay, so I got no successes, so I can move up to 1 space and take a damage. That's pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty neat. Pretty neat, or I can get rid of 2 cards. I think I will get rid of... I'm not going to attack him yet, so I think I will get rid of a focus and a weak attack to turn one of these into a success. So I can at least move 1. Move up to 1 space. So let's move up there. Hey guys, what's going on? Oh wow, that's really cool. Oh, you're just throwing trash directly on the ground. That's neat. That's neat. glad I came here. Maybe I should kind of, hey, look, the killer is not over there. And then I will. I have 5. I definitely want to buy, because I can carry 2 with me and save 2 of them, which would not be horrible. Yeah. Or, because that's a lot. That's Furious Strike would be good. Planning could be good as well, but obviously I don't know what that terror is gonna be. Oh, hey, dice can go right there. Well, let's just see what happens. I am gonna walk again and hopefully get a better result. There we go. I got a 1 and a 5, so I can take 2 people with me. So, hey, come with me. We're going to kind of head our way to the groundskeeper shed. I guess I'm getting the holy book first. And then this one is going to go there, which will decrease horror. And this one's going to go there, which will increase my time by 2. That's pretty neat. Oh, real quick, just to double check one thing. Yeah, 2 victims. Okay. Now, I am going to stop there. So now we go to the the planning phase. I have 7 horror to spend. Yeah, I mean, I am going to spend 2 to get Atonement. I'm going to spend another 2 to get Search. And Atonement goes down here. I probably should just kind of... I'm going to move that over there. Is that still visible? It is. Oh, everything's visible. And Short Rest. Maybe a Sprint. Yeah, let's do a Sprint. And 1, 2, 3... You know what? And I'll do Close Call. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 6 cards in my hand, and that's the end of the planning phase. And now, obviously, these all go down to 0. Now it's the killer's turn. So if Atonement or not, if Killer's Wrath is at 1 or 2, increase it. Boop. And increase if Killer's Wrath is at 1 to 2, increase it by 1, and then then he's gonna target me and go to attack. I'm like, what? And his movement, gross, you skank. Damn, he just beelined it. Yeah, he's targeting the closest, so he's gonna just yeah, let's, he kind of heard me kind of escorting some people out, even though I was kind of, like, robbing them as well, just because they also had a Miss Babyface doll, but it was, like, newer than mine, so I actually took it from their kid. It's like, look, either they kill you, either Inkanyamba kills you, or I kill you. Give me the fucking doll. So, he's gonna Naruto run to this one, and attack, and yeah, he's doing 1 damage, so that will just straight up... That person was actively putting those beer wraps, like the plastic rings. He was actively putting those on turtles. So this dude, I'm actually on the killer side here. And yeah, that is going to increase the bloodlust, which will trigger that. Increase the divine wrath by the number of victims. So these are sacred spaces. The sacred shrine, the burial ground, and the holy groves. So that's going to increase the divine wrath by 2. Ew! I didn't like that. Man, this guy is fast. Okay. And then we go to a terror card. He's coming and there's nothing we can do. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, well, terror increases. Then he's going to target the nearest... actually, gross. He's going to... Not the nearest. He's going to target the 2... God. Just ran up in there. Yeah, because his movement is 2. Just runs in there and just gashes them apart. No, he's only getting 1 attack. Only getting 1 attack. So he will kill 1. And move his bloodlust up. And that one is going to panic, but he's not in my space. So he's going to panic to... Wow. Wow, actually, I rolled a 1. So instead he screams bloody murder, shits his pants, and then goes to run. He forgot where the door was and ran and just straight into the wall. And now he's knocked out. I have him lying down just so you can kind of see the meeples, but that... Whew, yes, that is that. And just to double check, because... Yes, okay. That's just whenever I'm instructed to unleash, which I currently am not. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. Well, now I can search. Ooh, and I kind of want... Because there's nothing... Man, do I use this as my chance? Do I sprint in there? Hopefully. I mean, chances of me sprinting in there are pretty high. Do I sprint in there after hearing that person cry? What are you gonna do? You gonna cry? Yeah. Gonna sprint. Again, like, it's everyone here. Miss Babyface dolls. That's amazing. Okay, so that is going to be 5, and I can discard, but I like my cards. So I can move 2, that's fine. Time will go down, but 1, 2. While he's staring him down, I'm gonna run in there, and I'm immediately gonna see the war club, hopefully. Yeah, ooh! 2 successes, baby. Take the top 2 item cards of your space and choose one. Well, that's not the fucking war club. The war club is at the Lost and Found. I forgot. Well, maybe what I find is even better. Come on, baby. B. So, yeah, okay. Got the prayer book. And be a tomahawk. It's incense. You know, this groundskeeper was very zen. That's just ass. Place the other on the top or face down underneath, and that will... Well, shit. I didn't even... Where is it? Oh, I don't even have a weak attack. Why did I run in there? Why did I run in there? I forgot I had my weak attack is, I got rid of it. Damn it. Okay, well, the incense... I mean, I'm gonna get the prayer book. Because that's, but I'm gonna put the incense at the bottom. Oh, man, I was hoping it didn't even matter anyway. Boy, oh boy, am I just a little silly. Oh, dang it. Did I not pull any extra of those tokens out? I forgot. I'm a little stupid. Basically, there's these little tokens here that I can pull out. Hopefully I won't need more. I probably won't, because I'm gonna get massacred here because I ran in there. Because what it sounded like to me was someone was squealing from excitement, and I thought I can get in on that. So, yes, my prayer book can be used twice. Whoop. I guess I could put 2 on it, but yeah, I'll do that for now. I guess I could play my atonement, but I'm definitely gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on that. Man, what a waste of a search, too. I don't have any movement. You know what? I guess while I'm in there, I'm gonna kind of flip through the the prayer book, just kind of like. No, I'm not a tourist. I'm actually kind of on your side. Hey, you know, do you have a cult I can join? That sucks. Well, I guess it made sense that I was trying to read while this person was actively crying. I'm just gonna stop there. Oh man. Well, I can prepare. I have 2. I can get my zeros back. So that's cool. I'm gonna grab a guard, and that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Now it's his turn. The Killer Wrath is not at 1 or 2, so he's not gonna do his thing there. I guess that's Killer Wrath is at 1 or 2. Increase it by 1, and then attack. So we'll ignore that, and then go to Wrath by Blood. Unleash Killer Wrath. That's gonna increase horror. Then increase Killer Wrath by the equal to the Bloodlust level, which is going to be 2. And then he's going to target the victim. Yeah, he's going to just attack. If there are no victims, target the final girl instead. Well, there is a victim. He's right there. He found him. He was like openly weeping underneath the bed and didn't stop. So now he's murdered, which will increase the bloodlust, which will unleash Divine Wrath. I discard 1 random action card. I'm not doing well, but I do have a lot of health, which is nice. Oh man. Oh, I need to go save someone. I might. Oh no, I do have walks. Okay, close call gets discarded. Oh. And speaking of which, that moves there. And then sprint. Close call is discarded. And search. Okay. Now is Dark Power. Which is right here. Which is Volatile Temper. Oh, you don't say. At the end of upkeep, make a horror roll. That's not great. It's not great. Hey, did you know that's not great? At the end of upkeep, which hey, right there. Upkeep is at the end. There's no panic phase because there are no victims left, and I might panic. Pick that card because I thought he was going to attack me, and now it's the upkeep phase. So, okay, roll a die. If I get a star, no effect. If I get not a star, unleash. I did get a star. Got a 5 right there, so nothing. He has slightly quelled his temper. Now, action phase. I have 2 walks. I'm gonna need all of them. Because on my sheet here, my little victim savey save card, if I save a victim, I get to take any 1 top card. Probably should have looked at that. So, I'm going to walk. And that will be 1 success. And I can discard 2 cards. I haven't taken any... Yeah, focus didn't really work out too well. I'm going to discard 2 to make it 2 successes. And then, yeah, I'm just going to... Let me just, jeez, get me out of here. And then, yep, and then I'm gonna walk again, just stroll on out of here. And that is the same. Ew. I did get that guard. How fast is he? He's moving 3? Well, fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna discard 2. I gotta hold on to my atonement until it's really high. I mean, I don't have to. I can use it. Yeah, but I'm gonna move 2 and be like, hey, yeah, you know what? You know what's really great? The woods. The woods are pretty great. Now I take any 1 top item card, And it's definitely going to be this war club. That's going to be this. That is actually what it's a stick. I found a stick on the ground, and that is that. Yeah. And then, do I do atonement? I might. Killer Wrath. Or Divine Wrath is rough. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... But I'm not gonna do it yet. I think I'll risk it and hold on to the atonement. So, I have 6 time... Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. No, I don't. Walking. Walking takes time. Takes 2 time, actually. So I have 4. Distraction for 3. No. Furious Strike. But he's not anywhere near me, but I could just get that. And boy, oh boy, do I. You know what? No, I actually think I'm going to get Sprint for 2. And then... man, if I got best rolls on Sprint, like that'd be 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3. Dang. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to spend it. I'm going to get both Sprints. I'm going to try and get some of these victims out, and this is going to be me and this guy. Me and Inkanyamba, he's asking for it. And my War Club, when I inflict damage with it, I choose one to decrease by the amount of damage inflicted. That's pretty hot. Now, it's going to be his turn. So, Killer Wrath is not there. Ooh, man. Yeah, it probably should be, though. It probably should be low. He's coming, and there's nothing we can do. If there are no victims on the board, discard. Otherwise, yeah, I gotta start lowering horror. And then he is going to, geez, because his movement's 3. Yeah, he just hates these. He just hates these tourists. 2, yeah, probably 1, 2, 3, because they're on the burial ground. And he gets 2 attacks. So, just straight up massacring that person who was burial ground, grave robbing. Yeah. Yep, definitely that's what was happening there. And then, whoop. And gonna increase the Divine Wrath by 1. That one might be worth now using my prayer book and the atonement for. No panic, and now the volatile temper. Yay! I got a 6. That will not do anything, so as long as he's killing, he's happy. I've done no damage to him, but yeah, he's done no damage to me. Now, what do I do? Do I dare do nothing? Do I dare do nothing and wait till I get a bunch of my cards back? Speaking of which, guard goes there, then 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and then close call. Caused me to discard that. So zeros right there, just to give me maximum opportunity to sprint and get some people saved. Now I unlock my ability. You know what? I am gonna do nothing. I'm gonna meditate. I'm gonna, I have a training montage in the trees with my war club. Although these things are actually incredibly brutal. It's a stick with like that weighted ball at the end. And he's gonna feel that weighted ball. Yeah. No, I am gonna do atonement. I lied. I lied. Okay. Okay, so I will use the prayer book to make it a 2, and I will decrease one of these by half. And they're both at 5. The Killer Wrath definitely is going to be annoying, but so is Divine Wrath. So I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Atone for the sins of the people who, just had their faces and scalps peeled off. Now, I think I will... Yeah, now I'm going to go to planning. Which, I have the 2 sprints. I'm getting my zeros back. I have 6. So, definitely going to spend 4 to get Furious Strike. Ooh. Or I could do Critical Blow. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Well, I say yeah, baby, and then it's going to be his turn. But... yeah, that's gonna be sexy as hell, I think. If I can get to him. Maybe he'll come to me. If he comes to me, he is in for it. So, still not at 1 or 2, so that is that. Terror! No one will notice if I break off one of these pretty branches. Increase Divine by 1, then Unleash, which is... ooh, that's not as good. That's gonna... then place 2 new victims at the Holy Graves. Are you kidding me? At the Holy... well, it's not the Holy Graves, it's the Holy Groves. All victims adjacent to the Holy Groves move there. Okay, there aren't any. Thank God. They were just immediately killed. Okay, well, that's not amazing. That Critical Blow kind of... okay, so... yeah. So now I'm gonna... and then Atonement over there. Now I'm gonna focus. Okay, so that is 1 success. I lose a time, but that does also lower the terror. So, whew. Now let's... oh, he didn't move. You ass. Let's sprint like I was talking about. Yay! So that is going to be... it's still only going to be 2 spaces. But in the Lost and Found, let's sprint again. That's going to lose me some time. Let's sprint again. That's amazing. 2 5s. That's... let's go. Let's go. Just kind of had to do a quick jog down there and look for them. They were in Lost and Found, of course, stealing wonderful... relics of this tribe, thinking... I mean, the Lost and Found is actually the museum, the area's museum, and they're like, oh man, people just left these here? But, yeah, losing time there, but that's going to move 3 spaces, so 1... oh no, 2, 3... damn it. Damn it. They're weighing me down. Weighing me down, man. Okay, 1 success. That's all I needed. That's all I needed to get them here. It's like, you get the fuck out. Oh, they're right here. So, I'm gonna get... ooh, I might get to move 1 space. Oh, do I still have a walk? I do. And I get to heal 1, but... now, that flips my ability... and the victims will move into the killer's space with me. When I damage an enemy in my space, I may do an additional damage for each victim present. For each additional damage done, a victim is killed. Do not increase bloodlust for victims killed this way. So I basically use them as meat shields, and open up the window of attack. Unfortunately, not as prepped as I wanted to be. But, dang, Critical Blow would be would be pretty good right about now. I'm not going to have any time to go in there, but I am going to walk. And that is 2 successes, baby. So, walk and just casually face off in the burial ground. That's where he's going to be buried. Am I right? Am I right? Let's critical blow it up. Let's critical blow it up. Yeah. Okay, well, I got 1, and I need to discard 2 cards. So let's get rid of a focus and let's do a weak attack to make that 2 successes. So that is going to be, with the critical blow, 3, with my war club, 4. Just 4 wounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost half healthed him, baby. Just and he's like, and ran up, and I'm just like, oh, you missed, and just clock him upside the head. And with that, I'm actually going to choose to decrease the Killer Wrath by, and I actually get 2. It'd be, man, I should have taken all those victims. Man, if I can have 2 victims, so essentially that could be 2 additional damage, but they die. Ugh. Man, there are 2 people at the Holy Groves. That's all I got. That's what I got. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let me... Who? That is... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Well, let's see what happens. I clocked him upside the head, so maybe it'll work out. But yeah, that is going to happen. So it is at 1, probably, and so that will increase. And then he's going to attack me, which is just a straight 2 damage. I thought I phased him, or I thought I like phased him, and he just kind of like looked at me. His mask is kind of cracked now, and he just like runs up in incredible speed and just slices across my side. And then I leak a little, because now we're going to see what this terror does. Great. Minor dark power. Every time... Oh man, that sucks. He's outrageaholic. Every time Killer Wrath is increased, increase it by an additional 1. And that's 3 additional health. Oh, I did forget to actually buy something. I forgot I had 2 time. I was so prepped to be attacked. Because I can't buy these. I'm not going to buy guard just because I know he was attacking me. So let's just say I got an atonement. And then critical blow goes away. And I think, the 2 sprints. And the rest are zeros. Okay. Oh yeah, that was that. So he's still there in the burial ground, paying his respects. I have no way to move. I can atone, but that's not super great right now. I think I will actually short rest. Yeah. Oh, end of upkeep. Sorry. Dang. Yeah, I've just begun the stars. So, yeah, nothing on that one. Must not have that volatile of a temper. Let's short rest. That is 1 star, so I'll heal 1 and lose a time. I think that's fine. So I'm gonna get my 0 cards back. I have 5 time to spend. I could get more time if I save more people. But I might just keep trying to whoop on him now. So I'm going to spend 4 to get Furious Strike. And then I have 1 more, so let's do Close Call. And that will move back up, especially if I need to freaking get rid of that Outrageaholic. So, okay, well, it is, that was the planning phase, killer phase now. So, we've just been circling around each other, like, just edging each other out. We both know we can hit. We both know we can do damage. He's just incredibly pissed. It's like, I'm not even a tourist. I'm a thief. There's a difference. I'm a master manipulator. And yeah, so yeah. Oh, anyway, so yeah, that's gonna increase by 1, but because of his Outrageaholic, it's gonna increase by an additional 1, and then he's gonna attack for 2, which I can't guard. So that's 2 damage. I got distracted. I heard like a bus, and I heard some kids, and like, oh man, Miss Babyface. I'm like, what? And then it's like, ah! And stabbed me. And then, that was a little terrifying. Oh no! Oh my! Boiling anger. Once during each upkeep, I make a horror roll. And it's upkeep. So I'm gonna roll for... Oh no. Is my atonement still around? It is. Okay. Oh, wow. Well, yeah, so... Yep, that's a blank. So, oh, he unleashes, then increases terror, then he's gonna... Oh, he's gonna move to me. Okay. Ooh. So the boiling anger causes it to go up. The Outrageaholic causes it to go up by an additional time, and then that causes it to increase. Luckily, I got a 6 on the increase, so it doesn't double increase. Dang. Alright, I need to get rid of those. I need to basically be doing all my... I only have one weak attack. I thought I had 2. Okay, I have something. Alright, let's, hold on. I got another weak attack. Hold on. I'm gonna walk. That's awesome. Okay, so... 2 successes, so I'm gonna be like, hold on for a sec, hold on. Hey, Nana, you're lost. Remember you wanted to come over here? You wanted to come over here and help? And get him! And then I'm going to Furious Strike. That was a good roll. Okay, there's a 1, and I need to... I might need to get out of here. Yeah. Well, hold on. I could do Close Call. Oh, after any horror roll, sorry. Yeah, so... Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of these 2 to increase that. So that's going to be 2 successes on my Furious Strike, which is going to be 2, but because I have a person with me, I have old Nana, who got him with the cane. We both have our own sticks. That's going to be an additional damage with my worker. So that's 4 damage. Yeah. Yep. So let's do the 4 damage there and get rid of that Outrageaholic. Busted up his knee pretty bad. And then, over there. And yeah, so, yeah, the victim was killed, but it, actually because the other end of the stick is sharp, as he was so focused on her to attack, he didn't notice I actually am the one who impaled her and stabbed him. And then I'm going to do a weak attack. Oh, man. Okay, so... do I want to... No, I don't think I do. It's a blow for blow. So it's going to hit me, but that's also going to hit him and get rid of his boiling anger. I didn't keep walk. Yeah. Oh, Furious Strike also lowered terror. But that's all I got right now. That's all I got, man. He'd be down for the count. I have Fury Strike didn't didn't take any time, but walking did. Walking to go get someone to come help me fight. Oh, but when you inflict damage with a War Club, I can... oh, that's right. That's right, baby. So that's definitely knocking all these down to 1. Ooh, but I don't want to. Does it say you may? Yeah, so okay. I'll just knock Divine Wrath down. And now I have 5 to spend, so I'm going to actually buy Guard twice. I'm going to need it. Well, that's actually, I can still do 1. I can get my short rest back. Close Call. I think that's the only thing that costs 1. Yeah. Could Retaliate. Ignore all damage from attack and deal 2 back. You know what? Instead of guards, Retaliate would be cool. That would level the playing field. Yeah, let's spend that 4 and get... I don't even know how that happened. How did I, like, knock all those around? Let's be a little risky. Let's throw a little more flavor in the pot. And then next round I can short rest. So then now that Furious Strike goes there. And the rest are zeros. Whoop. Now it's his turn. Isn't doing that. He's drawing a terror. Fickleness of the Gods. Play this card next to the Divine Wrath card. At the end of the upkeep phase, make a horror roll. Okay. Let's kind of move that over there. I don't need those. It is now the panic phase, but of course that isn't happening because he's not moving. Alright, make a horror roll. And a horror roll was it just horror roll? Yeah, 10. Woo. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So, I've been making this harder on myself. I've just been rolling 1 die. Ooh, 2 successes. I decrease 1. Nice. And then the horror roll there. Yeah, there's a star, so no effect. And now it is my turn. I don't have a way to attack him. I can short rest. I will play Close Call to re-roll. That's better. 2 6s, baby. And that will heal me twice. Hiding behind a stump just in that burial ground. Yeah, and then I shall focus. Okay, get 1 success, lowering that, but that will lose me a time. Okay. Ugh. Oh man, I probably should have held on to that, but I kind of needed to heal. So yeah, that'll be fine. I still got my retaliate, and now it's his turn. No, it's the planning phase. I got 3. I got my zeros back. Not the best ones. Planning would be cool. 3 dice for the next horror roll. But I only have 3. Distraction. Improvise, and to use this action phase each. All 3s and 4s are successes. Okay. I'll spend 3 and get an improvise. And now, this is at 1 or 2, so it is going to increase, and he is going to attack me, which I was waiting on. Baited! Oh. 0. Close call. 0. Baited! Retaliate. Come on, baby. Okay, 1 success. 1 success, which I can't do anything about. So I will reduce the damage by 2. So he is doing no damage to me. I'm dealing 1 back. Actually 2 back because of my weapon. So blocked it, or actually like did it because they're curved knives, and just deflect him in and just crack him up the head again. His mask is barely hanging on. And then he's probably going to attack me again. We're actually getting ready to go to the finale. Fury of the Gods. Ooh, we have an event. We have an event. Hollowed Ground. I don't put much stock in the supernatural, but even I can feel that this place is different. Roll a die and place the Hollowed Ground token on the Holy Groves. Where it is. You know where those people are? Right there. Anytime you end the action phase on that space, gain 2 time. Oh, hey, that's actually helpful. What isn't helpful is that the Divine is moving up by 3. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to Unleash, which discards 1 random action card. Oh, no. Oh, it's my improvise, you dick. I just got that. And oh, he's doing it again. He's increasing it by 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Ew. Ew, I didn't like that. The gods. The gods. Are those victims still like, oh no, they're having sex by the tree. Okay, cool. That's cool. Do I still have my weak attack? I do. Ooh, yeah, that was not great. Okay, well, Fickleness of the Gods. I got 1 success, so no effect there. And then the Volatile Temper. Ooh, that's going to cause that to unleash the Killer Wrath, which increases the horror. Can I do it? No. Yes, I can. If I get weak. Yep, let's weak attack. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it, baby. That is 1 success, but that is going to be with my War Club 2. And I lose a health. So that's 2 damage on him. And then we see if he's so just on his knees, just looking up to the gods. And then I come up behind him and just crack him over the head, and he falls to the ground. Go to walk away, going to the Welcome Center where they have my Miss Babyface doll. And he is dead. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. And that was Oh, actually. Hold on. I got something. This will be coming with my next wave of stuff, but maybe I can... Okay, so let's see. That's... I don't know... I guess just general deaths. Because I have the... Is this like our deaths? I guess I could see what happens. Hold on. Let me see. Sacred Groves, gruesome deaths. You will find horrible and terrifying of deaths at the hands of the final girl lineup of killers. This experience is totally optional, but the fun way to spice the story is you play a game. Oh, okay. So I think this is if we die. Like, that aren't tied just usually. Once you have determined which killer and location, you will play look at the end. Find the application of a combination when the terror card's effect results in the death of a normal victim. Oh, it turns to the second. Oh, it's for the victims. Of how the victim died before. Oh, I thought it was I thought it was our deaths. Oh well. It doesn't matter. I like that. I like that we finally face off in the burial grounds, and he doesn't even get one. He doesn't even. I leave him out in the open. In fact, I drag him over here. And I'm like, hey guys, look, it's your, it's a souvenir. Take it with you. Okay, so instead of doing separate discussion videos for these, I think I can do kind of a discussion now for these. So Inkanyamba is interesting because he has the Killer Wrath card, which is what that looks like, and basically he can get disgusting, like if you let it get out of control. Like if you don't basically go out of your way to get the atonement, this thing is ramping up and just getting completely out of hand, where if he's at 6, he attacks, then he targets, then he moves and he attacks, and then like if he's up at 7 or higher, he heals, then he raises terror, then he targets, then he moves, then he attacks. And you basically have to be spending your time to keep atoning for your sins of ransacking these the sacred site, which means you're not allowing yourself to do more. On top of that, so that's kind of what he has. So the terror cards, I mean, we had 2 terror cards left, which actually would have been rough because he would have. He surprisingly didn't move a whole lot, and that could have been just because I was playing so heavily on trying to keep this down. So definitely possible to do, but I feel like a lot of things kind of went right for me in this particular game. And then with the Divine Wrath, which comes from the Sacred Groves, that enhances like terror. So it's like the Killer Wrath is all about going out and killing people, of course, and the Divine Wrath is all about trying to kind of end your game, because if you if it would have went off like at 6 or at 8, discard 2 random action cards and then just lose 5 time. And that could be really disgusting if you're at like 5 or 4 and you lose 5 time, and that causes you to go down to where you just can't. You can no longer spend anything, so you're left with your 0 cards. The 10 for Divine Wrath is discard all action cards except Atonement and decrease Divine Wrath by the number of cards discarded. So it does kind of eventually settle down. But the Killer Wrath doesn't do that. The Killer Wrath is, okay, yeah, if that unleashes, then he's healing 2, then he's raising terror, then he's targeting, then he's moving, and then he's attacking twice. So he can ramp up insanely fast, which is good, or which is not good. But the fact that he was running around at the very beginning until I finally locked him down. But then the way the tarot cards were coming out, he just didn't have a need to kill just piddly people anymore. He wanted me. But yeah, the way the setup was, where I was able to kind of move and get some people to safety, and her having the ability to take any top item card, and it happened to be a war club, which was specifically about keeping this down. Yeah, it was really, really nice. But what's really cool is that whenever his finale comes out, we need a miracle, Jesus. Now it becomes he unleashes. So when this is revealed, increase killer wrath to 10, then take up to 6 time worth of action cards, because now he's at 10, and he unleashes that, which again is heal 2, he moves, targets, moves, or sorry, he heals 2, raises terror, targets, moves, and attacks twice. And unless you don't have any defense, you're just taking damage. It's kind of that simple of like, nope, you're just going out to hit. You're just whacking on each other. It's very easy for you to die and relatively easy for him to die. And that's just disgusting. That's what he's doing every time, pretty much. Unless you can try and knock that down. But that, I mean, him unleashing, which is even more disgusting because after he unleashes this, which raises terror, targets, moves, attacks, he targets, moves, and attacks. So he's essentially moving twice and attacking 3 times. And it's always whoever's closest. So if you're in a spot and you don't have any defense, that's whatever his bloodlust would be. But because he's raising terror, every time you raise terror past 7, it increases bloodlust. Yeah. They're really good. I like that. I like the fact that you have tracks to kind of keep them up on. I mean, this game is just fantastic. It's so thematic, like so involved, and obviously this was the set that came together, the Sacred Groves and Inkanyamba. But you can do whoever, like whatever killer with whatever location. Inkanyamba could be at the camp and be dealing with that and using those events and those terror cards and that camp's rules. You could have the Poltergeist here at the Sacred Groves. It's just phenomenal. Like I think it's a blast. And if you now would I have died? I would have also died. Yep. It's pretty neat. I enjoyed this one quite a bit. So the Inkanyamba Sacred Groves, I mean, thematically, when you're playing, and this is something that I'm experiencing with like the Bloodborne board game, is it's more fun for the player, like, because you're obviously the one getting into it and using it. And I'm trying to do my best to make it thematic, so it's not just you sitting there watching me, my figures stand there, and the killer's figures stand there and not move around. So I try to make it, cinematic as much as possible. But I like the fact whenever he was running around, he was just kind of blitzing people and just, I mean, he killed five killers. So I don't even remember if that was ever like a thing. Yeah, I think it just increased his blood flow. At least he doesn't have any powers that would have mattered. Like I can't. Maybe there's some guys that actually like gain more powerful depending on the number of victims that are killed, which I guess is what the bloodlust is. But you know what I mean about different rules. But it was really interesting to see him. He was moving around quite a bit, and then he went to the burial ground. It was just kind of there. He didn't ever really move. Like in those were the last 2 cards, but he could have easily. Like if he's coming, there's nothing you can do, like, or the Wrath of the Defilers, like the last 2 cards, he would have unleashed and then moved and went after a victim, completely ignoring me, and he would have gotten there, killed him, increased his bloodlust, and I would have had to chase him, but he never did that. But don't get me wrong, that is a benefit of this game, that the way the terror cards come out, the way the event cards come out, is going to like change how they play, which is phenomenal. Like there's so much replayability just in one box. I think though, I don't know who this is or who this is. I don't think this is actually somebody, but I know they're all kind of based off of people. Like there's one that's clearly Freddy. There's another that is the Jason Voorhees, Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of type. No idea. Inkanyamba, not even a little, but maybe that's just some serial killer trope or show that I haven't watched. So if anyone knows who he's supposed to be based off of, then that'd be cool. But I think overall, I'm gonna give. I did like the track; that was fun. I think we give it a 7.5. Yeah, 7.5 for the Inkanyamba Sacred Groves pairing. Yeah, that feels good. But that was it, everyone. I was trying to think what to say next. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing more of these, like just doing the boxes in prep for season 2 of Final Girl. So, keep an eye out on stuff like that. But I hope you enjoyed, and stick around for the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.
Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.